Well, it's been a hell of a year for Nintendo. Hey guys, Dinebot here, and this is Super Mario Odyssey. Now, this is going to be shorter than one of my other videos because, well, there's a lot to spoil in this game, and I don't want to spoil it for you. So, what is Super Mario Odyssey? Well, it's pretty much a spiritual successor to Super Mario 64 and Super Mario Sunshine. It's a 3D open-world sandbox game rather than being kind of linear or 3D or 2D in a 3D world like Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 or Mario World / 3D Land. It's a fantastic game. We'll just go ahead and get that out of the way right up front. Now, let's talk about a couple things that might concern people real quick. The game looks great, and it runs great. In handheld or docked, I never really noticed it dropping below 60 frames per second. If it did, it was for maybe a couple of frames. Also, motion controls. You don't have to play the game with motion controls. In fact, doing it while you have the portable in handheld mode is kind of silly because then you're shaking your Switch around all over the place, but the motion controls work great. I recommend using them. They really feel like an extension of your body. It's great to be able to just flick the Joy-Con when you want to send Cappy out, or if you want to climb faster, shake it just a little bit. It's not overdone. It's not overblown. Nintendo understands how to do really good motion controls at this point. So, let's talk about the story. Spoilers, Bowser kidnaps Peach. I know, shocking. She really needs to get some better security or something. So Mario teams up with Cappy, his new ghost friend who inhabits his hat, and takes off to rescue her. And this is where the main gameplay hook of the game comes in. Cappy has the ability to be thrown out, and he can capture, basically possess, enemies within the world, so you can become a Goomba, or a Paratroopa, or a Hammer Bro, or a Fire Bro. You can gain access to their powers, and these are all extremely intuitive and easy to pick up within mere seconds of taking them over. You can also do things like use pylons in the street in New Donk City or forks embedded in the wall in a certain kingdom to fling yourself up the walls and climb vertically that way. It's a really intuitive system. It's used in some really neat, really creative ways, and I cannot spoil some of them because you have to see it for yourself. Suffice it to say that it's a great mechanic. The other core part of the game is Mario's movement itself. Now, Mario animates in a little more cartoony, bouncy manner than he has before, but this moveset is probably the most expansive he's ever had. You can be running and do a long jump, throw Cappy out, dive towards him, bounce off of him, throw Cappy out again, and you just get so much air and so much distance. You can chain these moves together in really interesting ways and really get around things I don't think they wanted you to get around. It really is just a free-form exploration, and they've given you the moveset to go anywhere and do anything that you really can put your mind to as long as you're good enough at controlling Mario. Now, talking about the worlds, I'm only going to show a handful of them in the video to avoid spoilers, but they are many and varied, and they're beautiful. They can range from small, cramped, and vertical like New Donk City to expansive like the Sand Kingdom, to the jungle-ish area that we've all seen in trailers with the T-Rex, to several others that I'm not going to name that are highlights. The Seaside Kingdom in particular that was shown off in the last Nintendo Direct Nintendo trailer is absolutely amazing. It really is an homage to Super Mario Sunshine. So, level design, it's really varied, and it's chock full of things to do. The game rewards you for exploring. There are purple coins hidden everywhere. There are challenge doors hidden everywhere. There is multiple paths, multiple stars. Stars can just be in the ground. You see a glowy spot and you butt stomp it and out comes a star. Or they can require you to go through a door or into another area and, complete a little mini challenge that feels a lot more like something you would find in Super Mario Galaxy or in the levels in Super Mario Sunshine where they take away FLUDD and you have to rely on hardcore platforming skills. In fact, those are back to a certain extent in this game, and they're absolutely nuts. Now, there is, I think, 900 of the moons in the game. It's a ridiculous amount. It's absolutely stupid. But I was able to beat the game in about 7 to 8 hours, only collecting 150 or so. However, and I'm going to do my best to avoid spoilers here, once you beat the story, the game actually starts. There's so much content after you actually beat the story. And I don't want to spoil any of it, but it's amazing. And if you really put the time in, there are levels there that will challenge even the most hardcore Mario player. So you can definitely look forward to that if you really want that hardcore Mario experience. It's there waiting after the credits roll. And Nintendo wants you to find it. They push you towards it. Now, one thing that is going to be controversial for some people is the amiibo. Now, they don't really do much in this game, so you can, rest assured that they're not game-breaking. They can give you costumes from certain amiibos, or they can point you towards a moon you might not have found. That's basically it. Another thing that people have kind of complained about, and I had no issues with, is they've taken away lives. There are no 1-ups. When you die, you lose 10 coins. Now, it's actually a pretty severe penalty if you die a lot, because the game has an in-game economy. You can go into shops and you can buy items with either the purple coins that are unique to each kingdom or with regular coins, and they get quite pricey. You can buy extra moons if you want to speed your process along a little bit, but only using in-game currency, no real money transactions. And you can buy different costume pieces and bits and bobs and decorations for your ship to customize it how you like. So yeah, actually after a while, dying and losing 10 coins each time kind of feels like a significant penalty. So, what do I really think of Super Mario Odyssey? I love it. They've taken away the thing where you finish a moon and get popped back out into a hub world. Now you just keep going. That's fantastic. You just get to keep running around and playing and exploring, and the game is built for that. The score, the music is amazing. It's fantastic. Mario and his voice lines, his little wahas, they are as cheery as ever. They fit the game. And really, it's pretty much just a masterclass in how to make a 3D sandbox platformer. Some people are going to have some quibbles with some things here and there. Not every level is going to be for everybody, but the game's a hell of a ride, and if you have a Switch, you definitely owe it to yourself to check it out. Alright guys, that is going to do it for me. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, hey, maybe subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and if you really enjoyed it, maybe become a patron over on Patreon. I'll see you guys next time.